So hi and welcome to today's video. So today I'm going to be doing a review of this, and this is Simplewax Suds. So this is another shampoo. I just wanted to kind of give my thoughts about this. I know a few people have tried it. It's one of those that has got a decent reputation, and so I thought it was worth making a review on and just generally giving my kind of overall thoughts. So quick info about this. So this is a pH neutral shampoo. Doesn't have any kind of gloss enhancing agents, any waxes. It's a pure shampoo, it says it on the back, which is right up my street. I don't like sort of shampoos with gloss enhancers, waxes and things like that. They tend to interfere with your sealants or coatings or waxes or whatever you're using, tend to mask them a little bit, but this doesn't do that, being a pure shampoo. So the reason I picked this up actually is because Nick, so Gilly Wash, as most people might know him, did a review on the Review Warriors about this, and sort of commented really on how slick it was and kind of how good it was and how good he found it. So I picked this up when I was going a bit crazy, buying a load of stuff I probably didn't really need. So I thought I'd kind of give my overall thoughts. So jumping in with the first thing that I think people will probably want to know is the dilution ratio. So it gives you a little bit of a range, which I always find a little bit annoying, but it does give you a range. So that range is anywhere from sort of 1500 to 1 to 750 to 1, depending on whether it's classed as sort of light or dirty, basically. So it also complicates things a little bit more in the instructions and says that they've actually tried this in 5ml in 20 litres of water, which would get a 4,000 to 1 ratio of water to product. So massive range there. So what I actually did is I wanted to be quite precise with it the first time I used it. So I got a syringe out and I've got 5ml and about 10 litres of water. So we're talking that 1 to 2,000 ratio, which is very low. That is, you know, sort of generally quite market leading, to be honest. And to see how it actually performed with that, to be honest, did a really good job. It surprised me. I thought I'd need to top it up, but I didn't. The only thing I would say with that dilution ratio is when you're getting close to the end of the wash process, you might need to just foam it back up with your pressure washer. And that's something that I did. So generally, I think probably about 10ml is what most people are probably going to use with this product. So 10ml per wash, you're going to get 50 washes out of, you know, the 500ml version. That 500ml version's £9, which takes us to about 18p per wash, which is incredibly good. It's very up there. You can get a 1 litre and a 5 litre as well version of this, but obviously most people are probably just going to go for that one, or maybe the 1 litre if you want to take the plunge. I think the second time I used 10ml. With both the 5ml and the 10ml amounts that I used, I'd say that it was very slick. It felt really nice to work with on the paintwork. It felt very safe. I wasn't worried, you know, it wasn't grabby or anything like that. It felt one of the slicker shampoos I've tried. I've not done any tests. I know Nick did do a test where he, you know, lifts up the bonnet and lets the kind of wash of it fall down to see how slick it is. I didn't do any of that, but just from using it, I can tell, you know, the slickness, it passes that test. And the level of suds as well, it's got a good amount of suds. I know suds doesn't equal slickness, that's not how it works, but personally I do quite like it when the shampoo is particularly sudsy, and I'd have been a bit gutted if it wasn't given the name of that one. So what do I like about this? Well, I think one of the, it sounds like a bit of a stupid thing, but a standout feature of it, which I do think that sets it apart a little bit, because when you're picking shampoos, they're very similar. You know, when you're picking a shampoo, it depends how much detail you want to go into. If you're watching this review, then you're probably, you know, fairly interested in trying different products and things like that, but most people just pick a shampoo and go for it, and 9 times out of 10 it'll probably be a good one. But I think something that I do like about this more than the others I have tried, and I've tried quite a few now, is this. So it's this, you just flip it up and you sort of, you know, can squirt the product. I like that design, and I think it's better than obviously the ones that you just twist off and pour it in, because you can measure it more precisely if you want to measure it. And also I think it's better than the pump, and I've got it, I think it's down here now, I've reorganised. But basically the Carchem one I've got had a pump on it, and I remember seeing in the review, I was like, oh, I love the pump design, it's a really good idea. And it is a really good idea until you think you can juggle and drop it on the floor onto concrete flags and the pump falls off. So that's why I don't use that as much anymore, because I can still use it and normally just take it out and have to pour it in a bit, but I just find it a bit messy now and a bit annoying. So I've been using stuff like this and the Garage Therapy one instead. But I do like that design. I think that was a good idea from them. What else do I like about it? Well, I think that the dilution ratio and the cost per wash is very, very good. I think that it's a solid shampoo if you want to go for something a little bit different if you've not tried it before. I think if you are a Garage Therapy 1 car shampoo fan, then you'll like this. I think it has a similar experience. It's slightly cheaper, but I think that the experience, I think the dilution ratio is possibly better even. I haven't actually tried Garage Therapy that low. It might do a similar job. But I'd say that people who like Garage Therapy would like this one. So as to whether you should pick one or the other, I think that the only thing this is missing is a scent. So it's a bit gutting. It smells of absolutely nothing. It doesn't smell chemically. It doesn't smell of anything, basically. Some people, that might not bother them. To me, didn't really, you know, I'm not going to not buy a shampoo because it doesn't smell of anything. But I do, when I'm using it, miss it slightly. I like it having that kind of fresh berry scent a lot of them have. I'd like it to just be nicer without the smell. I think the appearance of it's nice, you know, it looks nice on the shelf and stuff like that, but I do miss out a little bit when I'm using it. But you know, it's very, very minor. I think what you're getting with this is really, really good value for money. So I think overall, you know, both shampoos are very good. Which you want to choose, I think it's probably going to depend on what's in stock at the time and where you're actually ordering from. So I'm going to leave a link in the description to this product. I think at the time of recording this, they do have a 500ml a litre and a 5 litre option, so you can pick which one you want to go for. But definitely would recommend this if you are in the market for a new shampoo and you're looking for something that's cheap, good dilution ratio, and just does it right. You know, I've gone on about shampoos for 15 minutes before, probably unnecessary, but this just does a good job, is what I'm trying to say. So have you tried this one before? Let me know in the comments if you have. Have you tried any other decent shampoos? I've got quite a few now, and they're not the most exciting products in the world to try, but you know, I will add them to the list if anyone's got anything that they think is particularly worth trying. If you've tried this one as well, let me know, and what's your kind of experience of using it. But if you did enjoy this video, it'd be fantastic if you could give it a like. Again, comment down below if you've got any questions, and subscribe for weekly detailing videos, making stuff like this all the time. If you're new to the channel and you've made it this far through the video, then you might as well subscribe because it can't have been that bad. But thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.